Amid Horizon and American Saga's major problems, Kevin Costner reveals whether he is considering retirement. Horizon, an American Saga star Kevin Costner has addressed the possibility of retirement after turning 70 earlier this year. Costner remains an in-demand actor and filmmaker more than 40 years after starting his career. Costner made his big-screen debut in 1981's Sizzle Beach, USA, but didn't necessarily break through as a mainstream star until his portrayal of real-life lawman Elliot Ness in 1987's The Untouchables. An impressive career as both an actor and director followed, with Costner receiving 2 Academy Awards and 3 Golden Globes over the next 38 years. Kevin Costner addresses possible retirement and his career bucket list. Costner looked ahead at what he still wants to accomplish while speaking to People, revealing that he's given no serious thought to retiring. "I don't even think about retiring because I'll just move to the next thing that captures my imagination," he explained. He stressed that he's at the point in his life and career where imagination is what determines what I do, not a boss from a Hollywood studio. "I think we're all different and we have different things happening for us," he added. "I've felt really lucky in my life. I'd like to think that I worked for all of it, but not everybody can live by the same blueprint." Costner insisted he doesn't necessarily have a bucket list of what he'd still like to achieve in his career, but he tries to keep an open mind about professional opportunities. "I have that list, but I don't refer to it that way. But certainly my eyes and my enthusiasms are wide open and very big," he said. "I've so enjoyed life and imagining what I can do, what can I be about, and what makes a difference. Not only to me, but to other people. What just satisfies me?" The actor went on. "I go through that whole idea, and you realize it's about time. It's a rush to get to all of them." Costner is in the process of trying to complete his Horizon, an American Saga film franchise, in which he portrays horse trader Hayes Ellison as well as directing and co-writing the scripts. The planned 4-film series takes place in both the pre- and post-Civil War period as settlers begin to explore the Wild West. The franchise has suffered from financial issues and a lukewarm critical response. Costner's distribution partners at New Line filmed a lawsuit against Costner in May over claims that he compromised their co-financing agreement for the Horizon films. New Line and Costner were pitted against one another after City National Bank initiated arbitration with both parties over alleged unpaid fees. Costner previously said that he invested 75% of the money for the first Horizon chapter, which had a hefty $50 million budget. Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 1 underperformed at the box office by making only $38.7 million and received a divisive 51% critical score on Rotten Tomatoes. Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 2 was filmed back-to-back with the first chapter and ultimately premiered at the Venice International Film Festival in September 2024. A wider release date is still pending as a result of Chapter 1's disappointing box office returns. Costner did film some material for Chapter 3 last year, but had to pause production temporarily. Costner's Horizon co-star Glenn Turman had a pessimistic update on the final 2 installments earlier in June. He told Screen Rant that he hadn't heard a thing about Costner resuming filming on Chapter 3 anytime soon. "They started filming Part 3. I don't know if they've continued it," he admitted. "I think there was a temporary shutdown and I don't know if they went back, but Part 2 I can't wait to see." There is still hope for Horizon, as Costner recently celebrated that Chapter 1 had become the 10th most streamed movie on all streaming services shortly after its debut. "I think it's interesting that the movie came out 6 months ago, and people are still finding it with little push from anywhere," Costner told a Cider in February. "It's out there. It's standing amongst the biggest movies of the year, and it was streamed more than them. It tells me that people want to go places in their heart and their mind." Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 1 is available to stream on Netflix now. A release date for Chapter 2 is still pending.